Hi, I'm June Reynolds. I want to tell you about Sherwood's American Legion, Post 56. The town of Sherwood is noted for a number of things: the small fruits they raise in the vicinity, their onions which guarantee not a tear in a bushel, and last, but not least, a wonderful Legion post. The soldiers coming back from World War I in 1918 and 1919 were ravaged from the war. It was the first time since the Civil War that small-town America welcomed their boys from conflict. Sherwood's American Legion Argonne Post 56 was given their charter on August 10, 1920. It was a resource and meeting place for men home from Europe. It was not long before the veterans started giving back to their community. Clyde Hedges was the first post commander. Sherwood was honored to have one of the first posts and were named after a very important battle of World War I, the Battle of Argonne. In the fall of 1918, General John J. Pershing led the 1st American Army into a horrendous battle at Saint-Mihiel and the Argonne sectors of France. Young George S. Patton, of later World War II fame, was wounded and given the Virgin Medal. Sergeant Alvin York also earned the Congressional Medal of Honor for that battle. Sherwood's Dr. Rucker, was commissioned during World War I as a lieutenant in the Medical Corps in the state of North Dakota. He was transferred around the nation until he landed in Nantes, France during the war. When he was transported home, he came with the 46th Field Hospital on the ship Finlandia. The 46th was an Oregon unit. In 1922, the doctor joined the Sherwood Legion and in 1926, served as the commander. He was also a district commander, helping veterans with child welfare, hospitalization, and relief efforts. In 1926, there were 70 members in the Legion and it was free of debt. Dr. Rucker had a 90% attendance rate during that time. The Argonne Post, still located today on Pine and First Street. It was the envy of many of the town fathers of Portland, Salem, and Oregon City. It has a long-lived tradition and continued pride in our Sherwood community. As a longtime member of the Sherwood Historical Society and local Sherwood historian, I have created several volumes of Sherwood's history. This short story of Sherwood's American Legion can be found on page 15 of Volume 2 of the History of Sherwood, Oregon, 1920 to 1939. Photos are included in this article. I am currently completing the next edition of Sherwood's history covering the 1940s. You can purchase all of my history volumes at the Sherwood Heritage Center. I hope to hear from you, and if you have stories about Sherwood you would like to share,